Everybody, it's Robbie, Missouri Worm Stop. We have some great news for you and a possible giveaway. Hint, hint, hint. So let's come over here. A lot of you are familiar with this guy. We built this one. Captain Matt had the plans for it. This is a great little tool. But there's things about it that aren't good. I'll go over a couple things. One, you're going to get these little wheels. In fact, that one stopped up. They get all the dirt built up in here. It's not a big deal, you can see there. You have to knock that stuff down. This thing is about 1.5 years old. We've replaced these wheels. Sorry, the heater came on. We've replaced these wheels several times. They're trash wheels you buy, but they tear up. Now, one of the big things that I found with this unit is we seem to overload it. We put too much material in here. We work it, and after a while, whatever these muscles right here are called, they start hurting. You know, if you run 1 or 2 bends, not a big deal. When you start getting more and more bends, it starts becoming a pain. But it works, it does the trick. Here's what we don't like. If you'll come in here, material falls out of these bends, lands here where your rollers are. If you look, it gets all gummed up on here. Not a big deal, but there's probably, if you get a worm that falls out, you're going to run over and squash that worm. In a pinch, this thing will work. We've been running it for a while. But you run this one to your 1/4 inch screen, then you have to switch over to your 1/8 inch screen and rerun everything there. Your castings are going to come out, your cocoons are going to be kept in here. Then you got to take all this, clean your wheels. You see how it gets all gunked up on there. And a lot of these, like I said, they'll just lock up and they won't run. But it kind of works. You got the new improved system. This right here was sent to us by Worm Gear. We got the big pack. So you have the roller. And with this one, we have all 4 sifters, if you will. Now, what they don't tell you, when you go online and you buy this, your simple pack will be the Worm Gear, the turbo sift itself, and your choice of 2 screens. Just so you know, you can look in right here. Here's your screen size. Red Wigglers, 1/8 inch. Red Wiggler Cocoons, 10 inch. So if you're just running reds, you want to run that. And then here's your other size. Euros is the 5/32 and 1/8. But it's got several different variations and what sizes you want. My recommendation is buy the whole kit if you're running for everything. Let's say you just buy the set for the Red Wigglers. Let's put this down over here. One thing a lot of people, maybe they do or don't know, if you'll look at these 2 bins, you'll see they're different. This is your bin, your mortar tray you get from Lowe's. This is the mortar tray that you get from Menards. The cool part is, everybody see it fits perfectly on Lowe's, fits perfectly on Menards. So it works on both of them, no problem. The other thing that we like, lock in place, run it, it's so smooth. I mean, it's so smooth. Just nice roll. Everything's stainless steel. That thing, if we start washing it off to get all the gunk off so it runs, that thing starts swelling and twisting and binding. This is not going to happen. When you're done, you can wash it off. It's all stainless steel. Also, this one is tack welded right here. There's no way to cut your finger. Where when you build these, you don't put a piece of trim on here. These little spikes right here, they'll cut the mess out of your fingers. Again, that'll do in a pinch, but this is so much of a nicer, cleaner system. The other thing that we like about this one, do a little demonstration here. As you can see, we have the 1/10 on the bottom and the 1/8 on top. I wish I had a breeder bin that I could be doing this with. I have to just use these. So we're going to take these, big handful. You can run both sifters at the same time. You pull your worms out of there. In here will be your cocoons. You can see actually there's a couple of small cocoons in there. And then that will be for your bedding. And then down here, this is your castings. Like I said, with that with that system right there, we always wind up putting too much material in there, and you really get yourself a workout that you really don't want to do. This is great for a worm, small bins, small batches. If you're elderly, a lot of women, because they're feminine, tiny women, well, that's just wrong. A lot of women will benefit from using the smaller machine over the big machine. Go ahead and leave me out in the comments below how I just messed that up. Okay. If you're, maybe you have a handicap, you have a hurt arm, maybe you're just a wuss, I don't know. However you look at it, this machine is so smooth. It's so smooth. Everything works great. That's it. I haven't even touched this one here yet. Then I got all my castings down here, and then so when you're done, all this in here, this is going to be all your cocoons. You're getting so much material out. You get the pure, finer castings that you would with the 1/8 inch. So this thing right here, we're in love with this thing. It is working great for us. We just got it. Dan Lowski sent this to us from Worm Gear. And again, we've got some good news coming for this. I need y'all to keep paying attention. Somebody might be having one of these for free. Just put it that way. I ain't gonna spoil it, but somebody might be getting one on a giveaway, and we're gonna set that up later. We will have some more videos that we're gonna show you over this as we're gonna do more trials. But we are extremely happy with this thing. Like I said, it's so smooth. That's the part and you have all 4 different screens if you buy the big kit. So if you guys are running your pins, you can run multiple screens. I wouldn't suggest running all 4 at the same time, but these are ones for Euros. This has these. You've got this size here, which is your 3/16. You guys are making potting soil, or you're using your own soil for castings, or your own dirt, not for castings, but if you're using your own stuff for potted plants and you want to get the big, thick, chunky stuff out, use this. It's got lots of different applications to where if you want to pull bigger, thicker stuff out, you just use this one, and now you have some really fine potting soil for your house plants, for your succulents, or seed starting mix. The good part, like I said, again, with this unit here, even in here, you see where all this is built up, and that's just with a couple runs. It gets thick. You have to cut all that stuff out or scrape all that stuff out, and then try to clean the unit. This is stainless steel, very sturdy. It ain't gonna break or bend or dent this thing. But again, it's stainless steel. When you're done, rinse it off. You're good to go. There's no, you don't have to worry about rust or nothing like that. Like I said, this is a great tool. We are very happy with this sifter right here. You see all your material comes out the bottom. Nothing gets over here in your wheels. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, you can go out to Worm Gear, Turbo Sift, and check it out. Like I said, keep watching on our site. Somebody's going to get to go home with one of these maybe, just saying. But they do send you a nice little paper, gives you instructions on what your sizes are for, and then pick the right mesh. It all says it right here. A lot of good information here that comes in the box with this. And as tiny as this thing is, I mean, this thing can go up on the wall anywhere if you want it. Put it under your table. And then even this part here, you hang that up on the wall somewhere out of the way. That's what you got. Again, go check out Worm Gear. That's good. Hey guys, if you like what you're seeing, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Lightly.
So here's another use for the Turbo Sift. We ship in castings. You see Emmett here is loading it up. Go ahead. We're running that 1/10 inch screen in there. He's going to sift this out. You see the little ones, you can put them to work and get that free labor. And what's done, whenever he's done, stop for a second, Emmett. Move your hands. Move your hands. Is all this really soft castings. And this is what we're going to be shipping in. But again, even the little kids can do this. And they're going to run through a whole bunch of this stuff for us so that we can ship, so we're not shipping in those clumps. Go ahead and empty that one out, Emmett. We start right back over, and they're going to keep this going. Free labor, free labor. And that's the future right there and right there. That's the future of the worm business. Even the little ones can run the turbo sift. All you parents and grandparents out there, teaching your kids something, letting them do the manual labor.